everybody! Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Starlight Stitches. I'm Alice. Thank you so much for coming back and joining me again. I'm finally starting to get my channel going. We've got a little bit of movement happening and I'm really excited that you've come along for the journey. So a huge thank you to everybody that has come along to join me. Please leave comments. That's my favourite thing, is the nice comments that people leave underneath. You can talk to me about the video, you can give me comments and suggestions. That would be really super awesome. But thank you. That's the first thing I wanted to say. Today's video, I've got something a little bit different for you. We are not doing a yarn haul today. Don't need to do a yarn haul. I've got enough at the moment. It's going to run out soon. You can see I've got like some gaps coming. Look, there's a hole there and there's a hole there, and some of them are getting a little bit smaller. But we're not doing a yarn haul today. I've got something different that I want to show you and I'm really excited to share it with you. First things first though, just wanted to point out I haven't got my glasses on today. I had a lovely surprise from a super friend of mine called Andrew. He dropped a little surprise parcel at my doorstep the other day and then scurried away. And when I opened it, he has got me a ring light and a tripod. So I've got my ring light on, but I'm not wearing the glasses because when I put my glasses on, this is a wee bit distracting, yeah? So I can't see. But I don't need to see, I'm just looking at my phone. I don't need to be able to see anything. So no glasses today. Anyway, huge thank you to Andrew for my ring light. I'm hoping that it makes the ambience a bit better. Like I said the other day, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just here sharing my love of crafts and lovely things. So hopefully you can see my face better. Maybe that's not a good thing. I don't do like makeup and stuff. So yeah, anyway, past that, today's video. I'm really excited about today's video. I would like to show you some of my past projects. Now, as some of you know, I only started crocheting in November of 2020. It was around the 16th of November 2020. And I decided one evening when I was sat by myself, and my daughter was in bed asleep and I was sat watching YouTube videos, I was like, I need something to do. And I have been an avid cross stitcher for many years. Been doing that for a long time and I wanted to try something new, and I had some crochet hooks and I had tried doing crochet before and I hadn't been able to do it, just hadn't logged into my brain. So I thought, I'm going to have another look at that. I'm going to see, you know, what happens. I had a look on YouTube and I found all these wonderful channels. I will do a video at some point about channels that I watch and would like to recommend. I need to work out when to do that, but I've got plans. So anyway, I was sat there and I thought, right, I'm going to try this again. And I found a video and I picked up my crochet hook and my old ball of yarn that I've had sat in my little crafty cupboard for probably about 4 years. And I picked it up and I started and I did something and it was terrible and it was awful and it was wobbly and wonky and there were stitches falling off here, there and everywhere. But I was so excited, and from that point, from the 16th of November 2020 is when I got the crochet bug. So I would like to start doing not like a series, because I'm not, well, it might be a series. I haven't stopped since that point. So what I would like to do is maybe every month, at the end of every month, or depending if I've got all projects completed, every like 2 weeks or so, is upload a video and just kind of go through my completed projects and what I've been making. But I'd like to start back from the beginning. So this would be a really cool video for anybody that's new to crochet, that maybe would like to learn but is a bit like, oh well, I'm never going to be as good as this person that I've seen or that person that I've seen. Do you know what? It doesn't matter, because I started, where are we at now? We're just past the 2-month mark. So I've been doing this for 2 months and I personally think that what I can do now is so significantly better than what I started with. Honestly, I'm so excited about it. I share a lot of my stuff on Instagram. I've got a Starlight Stitches page on Instagram as well, and also on my private Facebook and my private Instagram, which I share with like my family and friends. And the response has been wonderful. And this is just in 2 months worth of crocheting. So if you pick it up and you start and you like it, keep going, watch more videos. There's so many talented people out there, and I learned everything that I know from watching YouTube videos. Keep watching, keep learning these hints and these tricks and these tips, and you can gain such a wealth of knowledge for free from watching from your home. So today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through my past projects from where I started. So you will see the very first thing that I made, which is awful, but I'm still proud of it, up to the end of December. And then at the end of this month, then I'll do a January one and then a February one, and then we can go forward from there. And you can see how things have progressed, because the stuff that I made up until the end of December, when I started, I was like, oh, well, now I can do this. I can make gifts for people. I made so many presents for Christmas. I just lost the plot and was like a little crochet machine. It's really good. It's really good. I'm sorry, I'm waffling, but I'm so excited to show you the past projects. And then when we get to the end of January, I can't wait to show you what I've been making this month, because the difference is just outstanding. I'm over the moon. So I've put together some photos of the things that I've made. Most of them are in photo form, because a lot of the stuff that I made from the beginning up till the end of December were gifts, and I gave them away for Christmas. But I did make sure that I kept photos of everything that I made. So please come with me and enjoy some of the stuff that I've been doing, and then you can see the progression. Newbies can have a look and see how much progression you can make in just such a short space of time. It's outstanding. I'm really happy. I'm so pleased you're here to join me for this, and I hope that you enjoy seeing it from the inception of my crochet journey, and that you can follow along with me over the upcoming months and see how things have moved on. I think it's exciting. Thank you so much for being here. Let's have a look. Let's go into it. We're going into it. Shut up, Alice. So here we are, the beginning of the journey, my beautiful wonky little strip of crocheting, and I carried on. And this is what I continued to make. Once I'd done this, I unravelled it all, because I wanted to start again, and here it is, my first wonky wobbly scarf. That was the beginning. I had a couple of cross-stitch projects I needed to finish, so this was for somebody very special that I'd been seeing at the time, who then promptly dumped me about 2 days after I completed it. It's still sat in my house. This was made for my mother-in-law. This was the last cross-stitch that I've done to date. She loved it. I loved it. We love a bit of naughty cross stitch. But then I had to pick up the crochet hooks again, and here is my first proper scarf, and I made this for my sister as a Christmas present. I love the colours. It's still wonky. I don't care. We used 2 yarns together here. We used a sparkly black yarn and a rainbow yarn, and I think it was beautiful. Then I made a hat following a Jada in Stitches tutorial. She is wonderful. Follow her on YouTube. Complete with these cute little doohickeys on the top. This was a birthday present for my brother-in-law. He loved it and wears it all the time. Then I followed another Jada in Stitches tutorial, and I made this bag, and it's so cute. And again, I used 2 different yarns together to get this gorgeous effect on the colour. Here is my daughter's scarf. This was made for a Christmas present, and the yarn I used for this was so soft and fluffy, and every time she wears it I just snuggle into her because it is gorgeous. There are a lot of scarves, be warned. The next lot of scarves I made, one for my ex-husband and one for his eldest daughter, again Christmas presents. And then I made a blanket. Again, I followed a Jada in Stitches tutorial making granny squares, sewed them all together, and then put a funky border around the outside with some rainbow yarn. My first blanket. So happy with it. Then I made another scarf. This was for my brother-in-law for Christmas. And I used a ribbing technique, which again I learned on YouTube. So much free stuff to learn. This was my favourite. This blanket took ages, and I did it in between all the other projects. Yes, that's my daughter there. The small child is there for scale. We loved it. It's an eternal granny square, and I just kept going and going, using different colours on each row. I was so proud of this when it was finished, and it sits proudly in my sister's new home. Then I learned another new technique for scarf making, and this gorgeous chevron effect again was learnt from Jada in Stitches. I've learnt so much from her channel. Boxing Day, last one for December, and I made my daughter this super cute happy hippie cardie using a pattern that I found on IlJ's channel, again on YouTube. So colourful, so much fun, and the perfect Boxing Day activity. Kept my hands busy. So happy with it. So there we go. That was the beginning of my journey on the 16th of November 2020 up to the last project that I made in December, the 26th. from my wonky wobbly wibbly wobbly widdly stitches all the way to making cardigans and blankets and cohesive scarves and hats and bags, and I was so proud of myself. You should feel proud of yourself if you're creating something and you can see your progression and you can see what you're making. I'm even proud of those first scarves that I made because it was something new and it was a really nice moment to look at something and go, I made that. I made a hat. I made a bag, you know, and the blankets and stuff, as I say, a lot of those things, actually all of those things were gifts for other people, mostly for Christmas and some for birthdays. And the reaction that I got was just so lovely, and it was so nice having people grateful for something that you'd spent time and energy on. Yes, it cost money in the yarn, and yes, it cost a lot of time learning how to do the stitches and following tutorials online, but I was so proud of myself at the end of December. Saying that, I can't wait to show you the end of this month. I think that the end of January is going to be a good finished projects month. I hope you're going to love what I've got to show you. I'm so glad you're here joining me, and I'm so glad that you are embracing my crochet journey. As you saw in the last clips, I do cross stitch as well, but at the moment I really am into my crochet. I'm so excited that you're on this journey with me. I do have an Instagram channel which I've set up called Starlight Stitches. That is just for my crafty stuff, so that's separate from like my private pages. So if you want to join me on there, that would be really cool. Please subscribe if you have been enjoying my videos. I know it sounds really silly, but I've got 35 subscribers now, and I'm like, I can't believe it. There's 35 people that want to watch my videos. So please subscribe, like the video. Most important thing that makes me happy is comments. I love seeing comments underneath, just any suggestions that you might have for future videos, things you might want to see me doing. I would be happy to take them all on board. This is a happy space, so we don't go for negativity and we don't go for nasty stuff in my channel. We go for nice, happy, lovely, scrumptious things, and you are all scrumptious and you are my shooting stars, and I am so pleased that you have come to join me again for another video. I'm gonna stop waffling. This is far too long. Thank you. Subscribe, like, and please leave some comments because I love replying to you all. It's really exciting, and I can't wait to show you the end of January. Honestly, I wish I could show you now. I can't. I've got to be patient. I've got to wait. I've got some more videos coming out. I'm going to try and upload every Monday and Thursday for the time being. So look out for Thursday's video. It's coming on Thursday, obviously. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Mwah. Stay safe. Keep your family safe. Keep yourself safe. I mean it.